Autoline Daily is brought to you by Bridgestone, your journey, our passion, and by Dow Automotive Systems, improving durability and increasing design flexibility with Betamate structural adhesives at dowbetamate.com.
Hello and welcome to a brand new edition of Autoline Daily. I'm Murray Feldman, Fox 2 News in Detroit, filling in for John while he's at the LA Auto Show. Now we have some more new reveals to look at. First up is the 2015 Subaru WRX. Now we showed you this teaser shot last week, but now we've got the whole car to show you. It's built on an all-new stiffer platform and its wheelbase is 1 inch longer than before. It's powered by a new turbocharged 2-liter 4-cylinder boxer engine with direct fuel injection, which can be paired with a new 6-speed manual or a continuously variable transmission. The new powertrain is available to crank out 268 horsepower along with 258 pound-feet of torque. And of course, it wouldn't be a Subaru without all-wheel drive, which in the new 2015 WRX is supplemented by a new torque vectoring system to help improve cornering and also handling. Mercedes unveiled this high-performance compact SUV concept called the GLA 45 AMG. Remember that one now. It's powered by a 2-liter turbocharged 4-cylinder engine that puts out 355 horsepower and 332 pound-feet of torque. The engine is mated to a 7-speed dual-clutch transmission. The setup helps the concept GLA 45 AMG scream from 0 to 60 miles per hour in under 5 seconds. Kia dipping its toes into the luxury segment with its first ever rear-drive sedan called the K900. It features the company's signature grille on the front, and in our opinion, it has better overall styling than its cousin, the Hyundai Equus. Consumers get 2 engine choices with this one, a 3.8-liter V6 or a 5-liter V8 that cranks out 420 horsepower. Both engines feature direct injection and are mated to an 8-speed automatic transmission. Pricing for the K900 will be announced closer to the launch when it gets on sale next year. Now that the battery electric cars are struggling to sell in big volume, automakers are turning their attention to something else, fuel cells. Hyundai just unveiled this fuel cell powered Santa Fe car at the LA Auto Show. It'll be available in the United States market next spring for a $499 a month lease for 36 months with $3,000 down. And Hyundai will pay for all the fuel maintenance on the car. The range is estimated at 300 miles per tank, and it will only take about 7 minutes to fill that tank. This will make BEVs feel old-fashioned, says John Krafchick, the CEO of Hyundai Motor America. The company has the capacity to make 1,000 fuel cell cars for worldwide sale by 2016 and will advertise it using the tagline, quote, "We've reimagined the EV." Even so, only customers who live near a hydrogen fueling station will be able to use a fuel cell car. And there are very few hydrogen stations anywhere in the world. So even if fuel cells are the powertrain of the future, that future is still years down the road. And speaking of fuel cells, last week we showed you this teaser image of Honda's concept FCEV, or fuel cell electric vehicle. And in the flesh, it's nearly as wild looking as the sketch, with its pronounced character lines ahead of the front and rear wheels and ultra aerodynamic body. The concept shows us the design direction for Honda's next generation fuel cell that comes out in 2015. It'll have the entire fuel cell powertrain packaged into the engine bay, which allows for more cabin space and potential application into other vehicles. The concept has space and seating for 5 passengers. The next-gen FCEV is also anticipated to deliver a driving range of more than 300 miles with a quick refueling time of about 3 minutes. We've heard rumblings that the powertrain from Volkswagen's 260 mile per gallon XL1 would be used in another vehicle, and the German automaker pulled the wraps off it at the Tokyo Motor Show. Called the Twin Up, it's a 4-seat vehicle that gets the XL1's plug-in diesel hybrid powertrain and boasts fuel economy of 214 miles per gallon on the European test cycle. No word yet, though, if we'll get to see the Twin Up roaming the streets around here. Coming up next, some of my thoughts on the growth of in-car technology.
Dow Automotive Systems, driving solutions in automotive, commercial transportation, and aftermarket with innovative products like Betamate structural adhesives. Lighter, stronger, safer. dowbetamate.com.
Several years ago at the North American International Auto Show here in Detroit, a corporate executive talked me into getting into one of their cars so that I could see the new technology. I said, sure. Matter of fact, I'll do a story on it. He said, you can't. It doesn't work yet. It's just for show. it'll be out next year. Well, it's now years later. I think a lot of consumers will tell you it still doesn't work, or it doesn't work right, or it doesn't work as easy as it should. That's why some top nameplates have fallen to near the bottom of the customer satisfaction surveys. Technology issues. Now comes a study by the market research firm Morepace here in Greater Detroit, finding people will pay more for fuel efficiency, reliability, eco-friendly products, but less than a third say they'd be willing to pay more for new technology in their vehicles. So the car makers put tons of money into high tech. The consumer, though, is not following that playbook. And let me throw something else into the mix. Some of that technology knows where you are, so it can help you find your way and avoid traffic tie-ups and more. But if it knows where you are, it certainly knows where you go, and at least one company has toyed with the idea of selling that information to advertisers. Does that bother anybody out there? Let me know. I do read your Autoline comments, even when they hurt. And just a reminder before I go, make sure you tune in to tonight's episode of Autoline After Hours from LA. John will be joined by his fellow NACTOY jurors Matt DiLorenzo and Jack Nerod of KBB to talk about the hits and the misses at the auto show. As an added bonus, John will take a tour of Bruce Meyer's Beverly Hills garage, which has a great collection of classic cars and hot rods, motorcycles, and even a boat. It's all tonight at 6 p.m. Eastern at Autoline.tv. That's it for today's show. I'm Murray Feldman from Fox 2 News here in Detroit, sitting in for my friend John while he's working hard on the West Coast. Thanks for watching, and have a great day, everyone.